Good evening, everybody. Me again. Still day 3. I'm back for more. Didn't want to leave it on the note of the last video. Learned the lesson. Don't make videos at 6 o'clock in the morning when you're sleep deprived and it's still dark outside and you haven't had any coffee. Right? Crucial lesson there. So sorry for the depressing tone in the last video. I'm feeling much better now. Managed to get a little nap in the afternoon, which was good. And yeah, I think maybe I'm adjusting. I think I was going through an initial, I think what happened is I got in here for a little while, everything was kind of fun and, interesting. Never been in that kind of position before, thinking of it like an adventure. And then I think what basically happened last night is I hit a bit of a wall with it, and I fully realized that it's not all going to be fun, and the reality of it really kicked in last night. So yeah, that's why I guess I was not in the best of moods. In a much better mood today, for a few reasons. The main one is that a 6-pack of Taiwan beer delivered to me by a complete stranger, which has restored my faith in humanity, I think it's fair to say. I put a message on a Facebook group for foreigners in Taiwan, and I just asked if anybody was willing to help me out, explain my situation, explain the fact that I can't really get it in here using any of the delivery app services because they just don't do alcohol, and there's no rule against having alcohol in quarantine in a hotel. My hotel are okay with it. It's just a case of finding someone who will actually bring it to you. I don't really know many people in Taipei. I know a couple of people who both offered but are also very busy and don't live very close, and I was just getting a little bit I just really fancied a beer this afternoon, so put a little post on Facebook, and before I knew it I had lots of people texting me, some of them saying they wish they could help, but they were too far away and they're in different cities and things, but wishing me well. But then 2 or 3 just being like, what's your hotel address and what's your room number, and we'll sort it out for you, which was really nice. So I waited for the video in order to crack one open, so it's warmed up a little bit, so it might go everywhere. I should probably move it away from my laptop. Oh no, we're good. There we go. Cheers, everybody. Can't beat the Taiwan gold medal beer in lockdown. Really good. I'm gonna have another swig. So good. Like I said before, it's the little things. It's actually been a long time since I've had a Taiwan beer. A few months. Certainly haven't had one since I came back, and I don't think I'd drunk one for quite a while. Even before I left, I've been working my way through other beers in 7-Eleven. So yes, Taiwan beer is as I remembered. It's not the best beer in the world, let's face it, but it has a certain ability to hit the spot. Definitely not an offensive beer, and it's cheap. Can't really ask someone to go and pick me up a 6-pack of expensive imported IPAs. That's pushing it a little bit with my Good Samaritans, I think. But I'm just getting these guys in the fridge. Excuse me. Oops, one fell out. Try to remember not to open that one first. But yeah, okay, so that's the first reason to be happy on the evening of day 3. Rest of the day went quite well. Did my exercise in the morning, I think after I made the video. Did some press-ups, lunges, squats, and then I did quite a lot of walking up and down. Got my step counter on my phone. I think I did 3,000 steps up and down the room, so it's not 10,000. It's not going to get me to my target. yeah, I mean, I guess I could have pushed on to 10,000, but I mean, to get 3,000, I had to walk up and down. I don't know, at least 100 times, maybe more. Um, and yeah, after a little bit, just walking up and down narrow, quite short space on carpet, it's not exactly the best. But I did actually feel pretty good after it. Just something about walking opens up your lungs and you know, stretches out your legs a little bit. You can do other exercises, but for me, I just really like walking. It's my favorite kind of exercise, to be honest. So yeah, walking helped. Played some chess. Managed to win two. Lost one. Lost one in a very annoying way, so I had to immediately play another to recover, which is dangerous. But yeah, I was about 8 points up, which is like, you know, a rook and a piece, a rook and a minor piece up. Completely dominant position, should have won, and then I let a back rank checkmate sneak in while my queen was off on a little adventure. So that was annoying. But yeah, I recovered. So I boosted my chess rating a little bit today. I'm now pretty close to my 1200, which is back where I want to be. 1200 rating. So I'm like sort of 1170 or something at the moment. So 2 or 3 more good wins and I should be there. So that's something to aim for. It's good to have goals in quarantine. Started watching The Mandalorian on Netflix, which if you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out. It's really good. Yeah, we're waiting for a long time for Disney Plus to come out in Taiwan so I could watch it. Yeah, that happened before Christmas sometime last year. But I hadn't gotten around to watching it yet. But yeah, I started it today. Excellent. If you like The Witcher and you like Star Wars, I think you'll like The Mandalorian. So yeah, go check that out. And then played some more Switch, played some more Hollow Knight, got past the bit I was stuck on last night that caused me to like quit in frustration, rage quit. So I yeah, pushed past that. Now enjoying the game again, and yeah, life is not too bad, all things considered. The day went past quite quickly. Had a nice nap between, I guess, 2 and 5, 3 hours. Is that still a nap? Bit long for a nap. But yeah, hopefully it hasn't messed up my sleep for tonight. Hopefully I can still get in some hours sleep tonight. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to stress too much. You know, if I'm not falling asleep, I'm not going to lie in bed for hours looking at the ceiling. I'm going to just get up and do something, and then when I'm tired, sleep. It really doesn't matter what time I sleep, you know, as long as I'm had enough sleep to get on with whatever else I'm doing. So yeah, what time is it now? It's 10:30. It's funny, you know, like usually when I'm working and I get off work about 9 o'clock, 9:30. I get home maybe 10, and then I start to do my things. And, you know, I really want the time to go slower, you know, before it's 12 o'clock, 1 a.m. and I have to go to bed. So I always look at my watch and be like, oh no, it's already 1 a.m. But in here, when I look at my watch and I realize, you know, I've got to the end of the day pretty much, you know, it's time to take a shower and get ready for bed and stuff, then that's kind of a nice feeling because it means I can tick another day off. So yeah, that's good. What else? I took my COVID test, negative. Took my temperature, reported back to the control center and let them know don't have COVID. I'm fine. And yeah, but yeah, the main highlight has just been well, getting the beer, but also just the fact that people were being so nice, and you know, yeah, being good to a complete stranger, and sort of even the people that couldn't help. I had some nice messages, had some nice chats with people, and yeah, that's important. It made me realize, you know, other people were telling me that they'd been through the same thing. One person was telling me that she'd she's actually done 7 quarantines in like the last 2 years, like in between Hong Kong and Taiwan. She spent a total of, I think, 98 days in quarantine since this thing started, which, I mean, 14 days is bad. I mean, to do that on any kind of a regular basis is, I don't know, maybe you get used to it, maybe you adjust, but yeah, this one is enough for me. I have no plans to travel again until this thing's all over, put it that way. Yeah, so I don't really have anything to complain about or moan about. You know, it's a matter of perspective now. I think, you know, that people in much worse situations than me. A friend of mine, Michael, shout out to Michael, you know, mentioned, imagine having to do something like this before the internet or without internet access, or, you know, and I mean, I can't even imagine how you would do it. You need a lot of books, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, DVDs or something. I don't know what you would do. Honestly, the internet is the ability to have conversations with people, you know, instead of real time, and to do FaceTime, video chat, whatever, with people. I mean, that's super important. It's what stops it being like, you know, truly solitary confinement, because obviously that is interaction you're getting with another human being, you know, sort of, you know, seeing people on the other side, and yeah, without that, this would be like brutal. So yeah, guess count my blessings. I did have an amazing trip back. It was 100% worth it. You know, I wouldn't hesitate to make the decision again to, you know, have gone home, see my family, spend some time reconnecting with my home. Yeah, this was the price, the asking price, and, you know, I was prepared to do it. And it's yeah, it's day 3, end of day 3, so is that a quarter of the way through? 20%? Yeah, something like that. 3 of 14. You do the maths. Let's call it 15. So 20% of the way through. I actually get out on the 15th day. So, and I was in here for part of like day 0, so I guess it's kind of like 15 days. So yeah, 20% of the way through, which sounds good. 80% still ahead. Doesn't sound so good, but yeah, pretty upbeat. Pretty happy. Oh, someone did mention on the comments on the last video that put a picture of the Martian, Mark Wolney, from his video diaries when he was yeah, on Mars, and that's kind of what I had in my head when I was doing this. You know, obviously, it's not going to be quite as exciting. I'm not going to be sciencing the shit out of anything, but he went through a little ordeal on Mars. This hotel room is my personal Mars. I sort of said at least he could go out of his little biodome thing and, you know, go for a drive in his rover and have a walk and stuff. But yeah, I guess the other sort of comparisons, when you have other you know, video diaries of people doing sort of feats of endurance and things, one of the key things is that they have something to do. You know, the time isn't the main enemy. So yeah, like I watch sort of long distance endurance kayaking and rowing across the Atlantic, and, you know, follow people doing those sort of things and watch their video diaries, and yeah, they have so many things to worry about and so many things to deal with. They don't really have time to be bored. Boredom is not really a thing, and I guess that's the same in The Martian. He's you know, he's got problems that need solving all the time, and I guess that helps move things forward. I don't really have any problems to solve. My main problem was how do I get beer in here, and I've solved that. So guess my next problem will be how do I get more beer in here. But I think some people have got me covered on that front. So good, excellent. Day 3 is pretty much over, and yeah, we'll keep going with this. Hopefully my good mood continues and you don't see like a roller coaster of always happy today and the next one is looking haggard and haunted and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's keep it upbeat. But I do want to, you know, if I'm feeling low, I'm feeling bad, then I also do want to make a video, because that's part of it. And this is, again, like a record for me. One day I can watch it back and think, God, weren't you a whiny little, you know, so-and-so? Or maybe I'll watch it back and be like, wow, you're so brave. How did you get through that? I don't think so. It's not so bad. It's fine. With that note, on that note, without further ado, getting all my phrases mixed up here. That's what happens when you don't have anyone to talk to. I will sign off and wish you all a pleasant Monday evening, or Tuesday, or whatever day it is, whatever time it is when you're watching. Cheers. Bye bye for now.